What's going on, guys? LevelMDicast up in course room 164. Took a little bit of time on Memorial Day weekend to figure out that I need to downsize. That I need to... Well, I guess I shouldn't say downsize. Maybe I should say redirect my collecting. The reason I say that is because you guys watch my channel, you know that my collection is enormous. Trust me, there's people out there who have way bigger collections than I do. I'm not trying to boast or nothing. Here's the problem. I'm like a kid in a candy store when it comes to diecast. I love everything diecast. Everything diecast. No matter what it is, I want to collect it. And of course, the bad side to that is I'm a completist as well. So I find something, I'm like, oh, this is super, super cool. Let me pick this up. I'm going to buy it. And then I look into it and I realize, wow, there's like 50 other cars to this thing, or there's 50 other trucks, or whatever it might be. And then now I want to go out and get all those because I'm a completist, which is just ridiculous. But that's kind of how Mini GT started. Is I was like, oh, there's some pretty cool ones. I'll buy a couple. It was new for me. I was new to the brand. And now I have cases and cases and cases of Mini GTs. I think I have close to 500 Mini GTs now. I don't have them all. I'm missing a ton of them still. But here's one of the things I tried to do. Now, one of the things I tried to do was... I don't know if you guys remember this case, because I didn't really show off this case much because it was kind of a storage unit. But I kind of cleaned this whole case out, and now I just want it to be trucks and construction equipment and stuff like that. So I'm still working on the fine details of it, but the shelves that go across in there, they're just going to be lined with trucks. Just 1/64 scale, HO scale, just all my semi trucks. Most of those are going to come from here, all these in here. So we're going to pull all those out, which means that'll open up that case for something else. The other thing I did too is took all the Mini GT Chase pieces I had up here, and I just put them up on the wall up there. I got rid of all my Green Machine Rams, sold all of them. They're all gone. So no more Green Machine Rams. So I'm done with those. The other thing I did too, which I've already done, I got rid of almost all of my military aircraft stuff. I kept some. This is some pretty high-end stuff. These are some Corgis and stuff. Of course, I have my Johnny Lightnings and stuff in there. So I kept those, but the whole rest of it, gone. Probably sold like, I don't know, 100 and something plus planes or something like that. Which gave me a little bit more room up here for some more RLCs, which is good because the 959's already shipped, which is insane. Also, my Matchbox Porsches have already shipped as well, so I should be getting both of those very soon, which is just crazy. Hopefully Mattel's going to do that going forward, which would be nice. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all this military stuff out, move some Mini GT over here to consolidate. I did clean up this case here. I'm going to put in my Mini GT trucks in this case, so I can try to get my Mini GTs kind of consolidated together. Those trucks are down there. The other thing that I sold all my M2 haulers, all of them except for the A100 ones, which are over there. But I sold the rest of the, I don't know, 80 or so trucks I had. I let them go for super cheap. I sold them for like $7 or $8 a piece. Somebody just bought them all. I just got rid of them. It is what it is. Still working on, this case here. So this is the backside. But that's kind of where it's at. Now, here's the other thing I want to do. I want to crack open more stuff. So I have this little storage, little cubby in the closet here. That is all Maesto. So 3 generations of 25 packs. There's some of those Kid Connection multi-packs, 5 packs, Mega Masters, single ones, all kinds of stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack all these open because I don't need to keep them sealed because it's really not that big a deal for me. The other thing too is we'll get some light in here real quick. This little mid display area here, I kind of want to clean up a little bit. It's mainly Hot Wheels, mainly, 90s eras Hot Wheels, some Ultra Hots and stuff in there. But all these trucks are going to come out of this case here. All those trucks are going to go into that bigger case that we were just looking at. So that's going to give me more space to pull some more Hot Wheels out. What we're going to do is we're going to go downstairs a little bit. Apologize, it's a little weird the way this is set up. So this is down where the 1/18 scale room is now, which is not really a room per se. It's just kind of an open space. But that is actually a fireplace. As you can see, there's a fireplace there. But that is where all the loose cars are. That is where all my cases for the rest of my Hot Wheels, all the stuff that I pull from dump-ins, my Corgis, my Zilmax, my whatever, Atomica, everything is in here. All of these cases are full. Every single one of these cases, all done up. And check this out though. That's an actual real toy case. I'm super stoked about that I got this. And I was able to fill it up with actual real toy stuff. Let's check that out. That is one of those full holiday sets, with the boats and stuff like that. And got your prop plane and stuff like that. Little ATVs on trailers. Just super, super cool stuff. I love old school real toy. I love this stuff. It's my favorite. So really highly detailed, mostly plastic, but still pretty cool. Just wanted to show that off. I'm pretty stoked about that. It's pretty difficult case to come by. Has the original trays in it as well, which is pretty nice. So we'll close that guy up. So as you can see, I just have a lot of loose cars that I could potentially display, and a lot of stuff that I care more about here than some of the stuff that I sold. Let's see here. Let's go back. We'll go back around here. We come back into room 164. I want to put some more stuff up here. Some more bigger size stuff. I moved all the Mini GT weird box stuff over here as well. Moved them from up there. Not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. Still figuring that out. But like I said, I just kept the A100s. Might end up getting rid of those too. I don't know. Did put some real toy stuff up there. I like real toy. Real toy is cool. It's super cool actually. This wall here. So I'm kind of debating what to do with this stuff. And I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not the biggest fan of JDM. Don't get me wrong. I love Fast and Furious. I love all that stuff. I love all that kind of stuff. But I'm not a huge fan of JDM. And I have, these, everything. Car culture, all kinds of stuff here. And I'm I don't know if I want to keep it. But I don't really want to sell it per se. I would love to trade it. But it's hard to find a local trader that's going to have something that I really want, because they're going to have a lot of JDM stuff too. And I don't want to trade JDM for JDM because it is what it is. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to trade with somebody far away or in another state or something, because I don't know these people. I don't know anybody. I do trade with a lot of guys. I trade with people in Australia. You guys know that. But it's taken time. It takes time to develop a trade network like that, a level of trust like that. The guy I traded with in Australia, at one point in time, I think I had like one or two purple RLCR 34s and some other stuff, some supers. I had a ton of stuff. I probably had, $800, $1,000 worth of cars at one point in time, but that's just the way it works. You just got to find the right trade partner. But at this point in time, I just need to thin out, and I think it's working okay. It's been a project, but that's kind of what I've been doing. So just kind of give you guys a heads up what's going on. But I got more content coming, so don't you worry about that. It's not like I'm just going to ignore the channel. But I'll go through the process and stuff like that, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what changes. But until then, drop a comment, say something down there. Let me see what you guys think. Everybody's got an opinion on what goes on, especially when it comes to trading or thinning out the collection or stuff like that. And the reason I don't consider it thinning out the collection is because it's going to get replaced with something else. But I figure if I can say, stop buying M2s for, like say if I stop buying M2 haulers, right? M2 haulers, there's probably 2 or 3 that come out a month. $20 a pop, that's $60. $60 will easily get me a Mini GT to fill a hole for a model that I don't have. Either a Hong Kong exclusive, hobby exclusive, something. You know, maybe push it to 2 months, get $120 for one car, and start filling in some of the holes I have for Mini GT, which is going to be way more important to me than stuff like M2 haulers. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But definitely drop a comment because I want to know what you guys' opinion is on that. Definitely take some constructive conversation on what you guys have to say, because that's how it works here. We're all a big old community family with the collecting. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. And I don't know. That's what I'm up to. So we'll see what's going on, and we'll catch you next time in the next video. Level M. Peace.